barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the fourth. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. Over Hart. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Alvin Gentry, one of the best offensive minds and coaches in this league. Remember just in the recent past about his time in Phoenix and then in Golden State. Now as the head coach of the Pelicans, and he's done a great job just speeding up this team, pushing the ball, and trying to find ways to put up points.
Here's Caruso following the score by New Orleans. Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. McGee in the corner. LeBron against Ingram. Shoots over Ingram. Second shot opportunity. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Stevenson.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Here's Caruso.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Reggie Bullock. And for the Pelicans, it took some time before they could implement Gentry's vision.
Well, now it's in place. It felt like a long time to get there, and he ended up making the playoffs and pushing it to the second round. And Alvin Gentry's a big reason why the Pelicans are one of the most exciting teams right now for watching the NBA.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
How about LeBron's patience there? The defender biting on the pump fake. Hard to stay down. It's LeBron James.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
.58 seconds left in the first half. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
.54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. James finds Caldwell Pope. Back to James. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ingram. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from LeBron.
Well, a little bit of separation there. That's the challenge. You want LeBron to make it from the mid-range. Guess what? He can do that too.
Here's Williamson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
But that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Lakers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Pass to LeBron. Over Ingram. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. There was no stopping Lonzo Ball in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, Ernie, I'm not even a player anymore, but I'm not happy with the soft defense they have. Full of holes, allowing over 60% shooting, ridiculous fellas. It's amazing that they're still in this game. I think it's going to come down to how bad they want it. I even want it. Ernie, sign me on a 10-day contract right now.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
A view from the sky above of this lovely city as we make our return to New Orleans, Louisiana. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
We'll see if they keep feeding him right now until he cools down or until the defense does something to take him away from these great opportunities. No reason to go away from him.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he's able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Well, it took 4. They finally got one to go. Still, they need to connect on more opportunities to get this quarter going.
It's Ingram on the wing. It's Ingram on the wing. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. It's blocked.
They're 1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly or this could get out of hand.
Okafor gets the bucket. Lakers trail by 5. The drive by LeBron. Softly drops in the floater. James has got 13.
Oh, LeBron right through the defense this time. Incredible at finishing off that one.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good teammate.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Lance Stevenson. And there's the feed to Ingram. It's stolen by Rondo. Got a piece of it.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
And the dunk by James.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin, still athletic.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ingram passes to Okafor. Here's Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson. And he comes up with the deuce. The Bulldozers got 4 this quarter.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New Orleans on top. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
A little roll here, okay? Got to get some flow going, but we got to keep them off now. We got to keep them off the board down there. If we rebound it, we can run.
You know, GA, Coach Gentry's right. They need to make more of an effort on the glass.
Kevin, he's 100% correct. That right now they are just getting outworked.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Okafor out there with the bulldozer. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Ingram. And it's Hart in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. On defense, the Pelicans. 3-point lead. Here's Kuzma. Chandler. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way. Passes it to Ball. Here's Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Now here's Bullock. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the 3-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Ball against Rondo. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow. When you factor in how efficient he is already.
There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. To the inside. And finally they hit one.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. .16 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Hart. 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 5. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. He kicks to Davis. Over Okafor. And Davis can't get it to go. New Orleans gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Maybe not the first option, but a good option this time as Rondo comes through.
Okafor up top. And the pass to Williamson. Good! Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 5. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LONZO Ball.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Loads it up for Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just excellent recognition by Anthony Davis to sell the shot fake, gets the defense up in the air.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Davis.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Here's Williamson, feeds to Okafor, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now off the inbound. Pass to Williamson. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Williamson, guarded by Kuzma. Shot clock at 2. Count it!
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 5. 11 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
They love to get it into the hands of their best scorer, but you also need a backup plan. Plan B has to be covered.
And a wide open look for Rondo. Nails the triple.
Wow, Rondo has some big game mentality and comes through in a big way.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.